This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Cobb. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab, it's Simmons. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. A play action looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Tight coverage deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return now. Quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Fights through a tackle. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And the single back takes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Makes a quick grab.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Bringing pressure. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
It's a keeper. Look out, room to run here. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Setting the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Auburn.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Zips it down the middle. What a catch! That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. New set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Grab down the middle. It's Benson. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st out coming up from the 46. That's a nice pickup there. They've buy some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the...
He's in the clear. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for the first down and goal.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Brings up second and goal.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. They try to sneak it for the first. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. Fourth down and goal. You go with the goal line formation, bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Arnold. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Wrapped down the middle. It's Frazier.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. This time, a completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
3rd down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? To the air, it's Arnold. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another 1st down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Arnold. The pass rush closing in. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Bringing it out, it's Benson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. There's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass, it's Moore. Catch made on the out route.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On the ground, it's Hughes. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here.
42 spike.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a three-rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled in the tackle.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Ducks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to advance on the football.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. It's a wide receiver screen. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. 1st down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. You try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Just a big 3rd down play here. The defense does everything right. Everybody's covered. The one thing they didn't account for is the cornerback. And he has great presence of mind here to be able to pull this down on this 3rd down play. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, he gets inside the 10 to set up a 1st and goal.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. And the defense wraps him up.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
After missing the field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
28, Auburn, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back. It's Moore. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. And throwing again on second and 10. He fires it down the middle. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brings up second and goal.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Touchdown, Ducks. They couldn't stop him there. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Cobb. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Pressure is coming. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. adjustments now for this defense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's now 3rd down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. To dart to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Arnold. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around them.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 94 set to kick this one away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Whittington. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Whittington. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? To throw, it's Moore. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play. Could not hold on.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Leaning on the run game here late. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back this could end up costing them the game.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. And that should be enough to secure that upset, at least according to the rankings. This team said, we don't feel like underdogs. We're out here to prove a point, and they have made the plays to get the W today.
I think anybody who was around this football team thought they had a shot, even though they were an underdog today, and they certainly lived up to that. Today was kind of that early playoff type of atmosphere, and this performance should put the rest of the top 10 on notice.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Looking to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it and complete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Crowd is loud, hoping for a 4th down stop. Looking for a late deep shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? To throw, it's Moore. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. Looking for a late deep throw. Oh, and he dropped it. And that is a fitting end today for this offense. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them the chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.